to WAGSIT Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Tahlia.
And I'm Kaitlyn. Soren.
I just don't know what to say. And this is episode 4, we think. Not really sure. We took a little bit of a break, a solid month long. We had no creative juices, and it was Christmas, so we figured spend time with the family, focus on the family.
True. And we were in different places.
It's true. Where were you?
I went to the Great White North, to British Columbia, Canada, where it was cold and snowy.
Is it called the Great White North? The way I thought that was a Game of Thrones reference.
I worked at a restaurant once in Canada, and that was the type of pizza. It was the Great White North.
So the black people there, did they go to the Great Black North?
Actually, yes.
I'm sorry. This is a great start.
Yeah.
Yes, you were in British Columbia.
Yes, it was cold. The first couple days, I got off the plane. My parents picked me up at the airport. They were texting me, pretending like they weren't coming. Like I was like, I'm here, and they're like, great, we're leaving the house now, even though the airport's like 20 minutes from my house.
Well.
And then I was like, well, that's dumb. Why did they not leave earlier? But they were all standing at the door with us, and they made a sign. And my brother and sister-in-law made a sign. And then I got in the car, and they're like, by the way, we're going to a hockey game. I was in my flip-flops.
You're always in your flip-flops.
I know. And I didn't bring it because I refused to bring winter shoes back to Hawaii with me. So I went to the hockey game in my flip-flops. It was very embarrassing, but we only stayed for a period anyway, so.
It's okay. Was it a nice feeling to have a warm reception at the airport?
It's true. Yeah. And I was the last one to get off the plane because we decided to deplane backwards. We had to exit the back of the plane.
We were talking. I was talking to some people about that at the airport. Well, once I was listening to them, and I wasn't talking, but then I was talking to people later, and they were saying they've been on a plane where they did the front and back, and it actually took just as long.
This was just the whole plane. That's left with the back.
So dumb. Why don't they just do the front and the back? I have a word for airlines.
I think there was it seemed like one of the pilots' families was on the plane, and they had a special exit themselves. I don't know what was special about them or why they got to do that. But my luggage was at the front of the plane, even though I was sitting near the back.
Your luggage? Oh, you
my carry-on.
Yeah, okay. So you had to wait.
I was the last one off the plane, and then because my luggage was all the way up there,
instead of pushing.
And then the lady was like, "We'll give it to you at the front door." So, at the airport that I go to, you have to walk outside. Mm-hmm. You get off the plane, you literally go down steps and you walk on the tarmac.
It's a tiny little airport.
Yeah, and so I had to walk on the tarmac to the front of the plane by myself, not in between the yellow lines on the road. Anyway, it was weird. I don't know what this point of the story is, but it was a nice, warm welcome, and it was actually not that cold, but then it got really snowy, and at one point it was 8 degrees Fahrenheit. And we got family pictures done that day.
Dang.
And we were freezing cold. So I was happy to return to the positive temperatures. And how about yourself?
Well, I was asking about your warm welcome because no one picked me up from the airport. They told me they were going to, and then stuff came up. So I had to take an Uber that cost me $60.
The way that I told about how my family said they weren't
coming.
They
said they weren't coming. I'm like, that's so funny because mine said they were. Okay. Yeah, no. I had literally the worst travel day ever to happen to a person. Mm-hmm. That's not true. There's been way worse for people. Mm-hmm. My flight was canceled and changed 4 times. I was on 3 different airlines. Only flew one though. I just kept changing. Right. My flight was supposed to leave at 9 and it left. I ended up on a flight at midnight, the last flight out of the airport. I sat there crying. I also had the flu during this, and then when the people called me up, they're like, passenger Loman. I was like, that's me. And they were like, we just wanted to know who you were. And I said, I'm the girl in the corner crying. And they were like, oh. And I was like, why did I say that? But you know what? It was true. I also ran into several students there who saw me sobbing. So that was great. And then, I don't know why I made this a pity story. Sorry, this is embarrassing, but I just feel like it's deep lore.
It's not Christmas vacation if you're not crying in the airport.
You're right. Yeah. It wasn't even the Hallmark, I'm alone. That was there too, but it was I'm just so tired. Okay, so I get on this flight, which actually was really nice, and the lady was British, and she was like, Miss Loman, we're so happy we could make this work for you. And I was like, she's a Disney princess. And then I like get on the plane and actually had the whole room myself.
Oh.
Flew to San Francisco, which I was like, oh my gosh, this is right by San Jose. I'm breathing the same air as Will Smith and Macklin Celebrini, which they were probably not there. I think they were at an away game in Las Vegas. I know that. It wasn't Las Vegas. But then I flew to Las Vegas. And then I flew to Denver, got there. My baggage wasn't there. Was sent to like 4 different desks to find my bag. Watched the 2 ladies, one from Delta, one from United, get into a fight about it. They were like, "You're supposed to handle her." And she's like, "Okay, I heard you. You can leave now." And then the whole rest of the time, she's like, "I just can't stand the people over at Delta, how they act." And I'm like, "Well, you're the one who sent me away twice. So, like, at least Delta trying to help me."
Gosh.
Anyway.
This was the United lady?
Yeah. And then all that for for people to call me and be like, "Hey, something came up," which something did come up. It's fine. We can't get you. So I was like, cool. Okay. Guess I'll just take an Uber. And then I went to see a musical while sick, and I was like delirious, and it wasn't even that good. No offense to the actors. Then the next night, I was feverish and like dying. So,
and you can thank me for that because that was me a couple days before. Yeah. I probably gave you the sickness.
I don't know. My whole class had it. Yeah. Like 10 out of the 13. So anyway, but the rest of my trip was good. Besides having a flu for the first week, the second week was fine. Went to a game.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Which was fun, honestly.
What a bold, strong, independent
woman.
woman.
A real true sports person. Yeah. I was like, this is not performative anymore because no one's watching me.
Well, and she texted me and she said, I kind of feel like I have imposter syndrome. Like, I'm here by myself. And I said, you should actually feel the opposite because if you were there with 12 other people, you would be an imposter because you wouldn't know.
True.
But because you actually chose to go alone, that makes you a true fan.
You're so right. They had a fireworks show for us. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, it was a pretty good trip. Sorry that I like made it a whole sad story. I thought it was funny, and then I was like, this isn't funny. This is just cringe.
I know. I'm gonna probably cry watching this. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Well, that leads us into, and with that, the 2025 season comes to an end. I don't know why I said that. But now we're in the 2026 season. If you're watching this podcast, John Mark, I know you're our only listener. Maybe Megan.
Maybe Krista.
You're right.
I don't know if we lost her at this point.
Krista and Wendy. I know we waited too long. We lost our momentum.
Wendy watches it too.
To our like 5 viewers. What can you expect moving forward? We don't know.
Even know?
We don't even know what we're going to talk about today. We figured our best content comes when we are unprepared and we just let it flow.
Yeah, the one episode where I just talked about hockey and partially by myself, I was like...
Both of us by the end were like, why did we do this? Also, I realized, I was like, dude, I told her, I was like, I think we made our podcast about becoming WAGs and we don't even pass the Bechdel test. For those of you who don't know what the Bechdel test is, it means like having a solid conversation without bringing up a guy. Our whole podcast, every single one, which makes sense. We talk about male sports. Duh. But it's all just us talking about guys. And I was like, you know what? There's women in sports too.
It's true. And we actually surprisingly talk about men a minimal amount in our regular lives. Okay, maybe not.
My TikTok is like, boy.
Not men we know.
You're right. There's no men we know. There's actually no men out here. Yeah. We live on an island of all girls. Just kidding.
It's true. Not true. The single woman epidemic is real.
We're Amazonian women. Okay, this is stupid. Yeah, you're right. I mean, what I'm saying, not you. The male loneliness epidemic. Talk about the single woman epidemic, okay? Male loneliness. Get off your couch. Learn how to talk to someone, and don't expect me to be. This has gotten intense.
Yeah, wow.
We're gonna back up 9 minutes in. Pan. Just kidding. Okay. So, okay. We don't really know what to talk about. Well, one thing I did think of. What do you think? I know this. We mostly talk about hockey. We're trying to branch out. We actually are talking about cricket today. Stay tuned to hear about cricket. But this is still about hockey because I listened to a podcast ran by Hockey Wags, and so their whole world is hockey. So I feel like most of the stuff I learn is about hockey, and that is why we're talking about hockey. What do you think the most bizarre job I heard of this week in the NHL is? And maybe it's not like actually an NHL job,
you work for the NHL.
I don't know if they actually are employed by the NHL, but they are NHL adjacent.
The guy that stands behind the bench and hands out sticks to people when they break them.
The equipment manager? I feel like it's a pretty common job.
Have you watched videos of them?
I think it's really stressful.
No, they're back there and they like watch who has the puck and then they touch the sticks of the people that have the puck.
So they're able to like get it out there.
I don't know. Maybe it was just the one guy. I don't know if everyone does that. Okay, it's not the equipment manager. That's not weird. Zamboni engineering.
Okay, fair. But like I feel like this is weird. They were talking about like how great this Seattle, because they were interviewing someone from Seattle Kraken, the wife, and because they talk about.
Is it like? Can I make one more guess?
Yeah.
Someone who like. No, this is a stupid guess. I was gonna say someone who organizes like the baths of the players.
If that's the job, that's way crazier than this.
How can I apply?
It's not that crazy. But this is a job I feel like I'm qualified to do. Okay. And maybe it would be the in the stalkerish way. Okay. In the family rooms, they have babysitters that are just there to watch all the kids. And I'm like, wait, low key, maybe that's my in. Sure. I just babysit and I'm like, hey, no, that came out so wrong.
Not to the children. To the just to the married men that also, have children that
that's not what I meant either. Okay, also I realized something. We obviously made this as a joke. We're not actually planning on being wags, but if we ever were to be, we'd have to delete this podcast because they would be so creeped out by the fact that we're wags in training.
This is a novel in the making.
You're right.
2 girls dream of becoming wags. They eventually, it comes true for both of them. And then later something happens. They are murdered or something. The husbands. And then people are going back and investigating us. And they find this. Even though I don't know why we would kill them.
I would never kill anybody.
I am innocent.
I think also just think about it, it's like, in every book, and I mean, who writes books? Women who are not celebrities usually. Sure. That was so condescending. I didn't mean that. I meant just if someone's writing about the life of a celebrity, it's fictional and it's our take on it.
Sure.
Sometimes it is a celebrity doing it. I'm not. Whatever. You
continue.
No one's gonna come police me on this. The social justice warriors. Sure. Okay.
Unless John Mark, you never know.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe he's like, my sister is a celebrity. Well, actually, I know his sister's a celebrity. Okay, but it's always the celebrities no one just wants to know me for me. They want my identity and they want my money. And I'm like, look, I do want to know someone for me, but if they saw this podcast, they'd be like, she genuinely wants to be a wag. This takes me to another thing. I saw a TikTok of this girl this week, and she was like, dating apps aren't working, so I'm trying this. And she had a sign above her head that said, wag me up.
Yes, I sent that to you.
Okay, you sent it to me. Yeah.
But it also reminds me of this. It was my birthday over the break.
Happy birthday.
I turned 26.
Happy birthday to you.
I turned 26.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kaitlyn. Happy birthday to me.
Thank you. Anyway, we're having this birthday party. We're playing games. And one of my brother's friends came over. And this friend...
Single?
No.
I was kidding. Sorry.
He was actually on the plane that I landed on in my hometown. I waved at him, and he had no idea.
The way the image that came to my mind when you said landing on a plane was you falling on a plane and landing on it.
Oh, goodness. Okay, anyway, I waved at him. He didn't know who I was. But he came to my birthday party, which was also my brother's birthday party. And we were playing games, which he hates.
Joint birthday parties with siblings with birthdays 2 days apart.
I know.
High five. Something we both have in common.
Oh, because...
My brother's birthday is 2 days before me.
Is it Trey's birthday?
Tyler.
Oh, damn. I was a 50-50
We always had the same cake. And we were like,
we did. We each had our own cake. Anyway, my brother's friend is at this party. And he's telling us about how he gets to go to Bowen Byram's wedding this summer. Bowen Byram, he used to play for the Colorado Avalanche because he's from Cranbrook. I guess you know where I'm from. Anyway, he's from my hometown, Bowen Byram. And my brother's friend is really good family friends with him, so he's going to his wedding. And who else? He was telling us all about who else is going to be at this wedding.
Is Cale McCarr going to be there?
Cale McCarr, Gabriel Landeskog. He's listing all these things.
Hearing is you're going to wedding crash.
The jealousy
that surged up in you.
You
flipped the table.
I truly felt it not content with my life. just from hearing this random dude who I don't even know talk about how we get to go this wedding. But then I guess he was saying too that like it was in the invitation. It's like a 4-day event, and like it was requested that they have to wear nice things and they don't outfit repeat. And like this, my brother's friend, like he's like an electrician, and he's going to this celebrity wedding where he has to wear. Yeah, sorry. And I said anyway. Part of me was like, please bring me, but. He's the same one that when Cale McCart was boating on the lake that we were at.
It was the friend that was.
And it's just so.
Yeah, they're just like real people.
I know, but I just felt this like pang of jealousy on my whole body.
But like, think about if you met them, what would you even do?
I don't even want to meet them. I just want to see them from afar. Maybe give them a high five.
We saw them from afar with the glass in them.
I know.
Okay, but like genuinely, what would you do if you met them? They're these married guys who are just normal people.
Give me the scenario.
Okay, you are at the lake and they show up boating, and your friend comes up to you like, "Hey, Kaitlyn, meet my friend Kale."
Would I shake their hand? That was my go-to.
I think you'd pass out.
My go-to.
You drown yourself.
Okay. No, I would be like, "Oh, hi, big Abs fan."
Oh, hi. Big Abs fan.
Great season so far.
Yeah, real.
Look at my keychain.
Gets progressively creepier. Actually, if you wait a second, here's my Avalanche koozie.
It's true. And my Avalanche cup.
And my shirt.
And my tattoo.
Can you sign it? Sorry. Actually, that's not that weird. Yeah, I know.
That's so weird. Why would I do that?
I was thinking it too. I was going to say
my tramp stamp. Too.
Bro.
Anyway, but it doesn't matter because they're all married men anyway. And it's not even, I wouldn't even want to meet them.
And they say never meet your heroes.
I don't think they would let me down. They seem like great guys.
True. But I mean, if they didn't like...
I really just want to be in the same room. I would love to just eat at and the same friend was also telling us...
Like eat at the same tables then.
Yes, he was telling us that he went for dinner in my hometown with Bowen Byram. And Bowen was like, hey... is it okay? My friend's gonna join us.
Was the friend Kale?
Yes, and his girlfriend or his wife, and he's like they just showed up, and like my brother's friend was also like starstruck. Yeah, like he was like, oh, okay, he's just gonna sit at this table. It's just so funny.
Like to him is like my friend, and he just like pops up.
Yeah.
You know, this actually reminds me of famous friends. I don't have very many, but we have one who is like micro famous. And the way I know this is because our friend is an influencer and she does really well. Shout out to her. And she texted me the other day. It was like, I was at Target and like someone came up to me and was like, "You're famous," and I panicked. She's like, "I don't know what to do when someone did that." And I was like, someone came up to her in public and told her she's famous. She's made it. And I was like, wow. I am famous adjacent. Genuinely,
what does one do?
I was like, yeah, I have a famous friend. Flips the hair that's not there.
Your hair looks weird.
Yeah, a kid today said to me, Miss Loman, your hair looks so weird. And I was like, saying something looks weird is usually seen as mean. And she was like, oh. And I was like, so maybe you could say your hair looks different today. And then a kid's like, well, I think your hair looks like a firework. And I was like, that's somehow not better. I didn't say that. I was like, thank you. Anyway.
A firework is fun. And I had a fourth grader tell me about Molotov cocktails, which are...
I didn't even know what that was.
Which is bottles filled with flammable liquids that you light on fire and throw, and they explode. So, you never know what you can learn.
Our producer's leaving the room. Bye, producer.
Bye, producer. Have fun. We'll see you later. Okay. Cricket. Is it time for cricket or not yet? Or should we leave?
We're going to have a short break to find out about cricket.
Okay, well, I have it right here.
You just ruined my little Jeopardy.
Sorry.
What's up with you not wanting me to sing? The second song today you cut me off during. She thinks I suck. Just kidding. Cricket wireless. That's not what I'm trying to look up. Cricket game rules. Okay.
Cricket for dummies.
Should we take this out back and try it? Cricket rules. Okay. Let's do
Are we on
popcorn
the same place?
reading.
Okay.
Cricket rules involve 2 teams of 11. Is that what you're saying? Wait, what?
Two teams of 11
batting
players.
and fielding with the goal to score more runs.
Sounds like baseball.
Batters score by hitting the ball and running between wickets or hitting boundaries. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, it's the game in all the period pieces where it's like the guys are playing it and the girls are sitting on the hill and they're like, ooh, and the guys like poof, with the wooden paddle and they run. And then there's always some girl who's like, I can play too.
And it's also like an Indian culture, isn't it?
Yeah,
Cricket like a big thing. I'm trying to think of what movie. There's a whole movie.
$1 Million Arm.
Yeah, is that where they find
the base and they make them play
and
baseball?
they make them.
Yes, $1 Million Arm.
Is Dennis Quaid in that?
Yes, I love that movie.
Dennis Quaid's in every movie.
$1 Million Arm is such a good movie. I was obsessed with it as a kid. I bet Kaylee likes it. Yo, Kaylee!
I think I don't think she's so mad. I don't think she's so. Yes.
Why did I try to yell at our neighbor?
Yeah. I feel like we could just talk about sports movies this whole episode.
Okay, wait. I was gonna say she has not seen Miracle, and I realized why, because it's U.S. hockey. Of course, you haven't seen Miracle.
No one cares about that.
Yeah, but I watched it the other day again.
You watched it without me?
I'm gonna watch it again. I wanted to pregame. Okay, dude. I was like watching it, and I was like, "It's so good!" Crying. I'm telling you, we gotta watch it. Okay. Maybe we could do like a live react. Go on our live.
Sure. Just kidding. Sure. Okay, back to cricket. They alternate. There's innings.
How many?
A pitch is 22 yards with a wicket, 3 stumps, and 2 bails at each end. What the heck does that even mean?
Walk it in my pocket. Walk it in my pocket.
You hit I think it's similar to baseball.
Yeah, it's literally like, I think it was the precursor to baseball. Let me look this up. Was cricket? I think it was. I think like baseball comes from cricket.
I love how we decided that we need to veer off from hockey. So we think, what's the most random sport we can choose? True. And our mind goes to cricket.
True. Guess what year cricket was invented? 1998.
Oh my gosh, I was way off.
It was an English pastime. Oh, so the reason it's in India is because they colonized.
The topic for a different day.
All right. What came first, baseball or the crickets?
Baseball.
Cricket, obviously. Cricket.
Okay.
Sorry.
I thought I would just.
I know.
Go for the.
I also was. That was a song my sister used to have. I'm not going to sing it because I know how you feel about me singing. But
just kidding.
They all share common roots. Baseball and cricket share common ancestors with. Oh, and Rounders. Is Rounders the game that they played in movies that I was talking about? I think maybe it's Rounders. Let me look up Rounders.
That's a movie. The real question is, is there professional cricket today?
Oh my gosh. It's Rounders. It's so embarrassing. I was like, for anyone who doesn't know, cricket is this. No, that's Rounders, dingbat. Oh. Okay, let me look up professional cricket.
I would also, this is off topic, but I would also like to. Wow.
Every time.
Blind.
You go, finish.
No, it was a stupid comment about a different sport that I have in mind, but I can't even remember what it's called. Handball? And there's a chance it could be rugby, but it's not rugby.
You know what I just learned about?
Australian exchange student that I went to high school with was obsessed with. Is it rugby?
I think it is rugby.
There's a different sport that's similar to rugby that I never really knew about.
We'll have to look up rugby, brothers. Yeah. Okay, Major League Cricket, Minor League Cricket, Indian Premier League, International Cricket Council, European T20 Premier League, Big Bash League, Big KFC Big Bash League.
That sounds finger licking good.
Women's T20 Blast. Women's Big Bash League.
I'm sad that you didn't laugh at my joke.
What did you say? You said I really got excited about KFC. Was it a black joke? What was your joke?
You'll have to rewatch it and find out. I just said that sounds finger licking good.
Sorry, but then you just said delayed reaction. I just kept going, Women's Big Bash.
I know. It wasn't even that funny. But
it's my
you just moved past without even like a smirk, and I felt sad.
I promise I'm not a narcissist. I just have ADHD.
We all do.
Undiagnosed. Okay. Wait, what were we talking about?
Cricket.
Cricket. But before cricket, right before I started reading them off, we said something. Major League Cricket, Minor League Cricket. What was it? Gosh. I'm going to have to go back and watch.
Instead of a...
Rugby Brothers.
But Instead of a back catcher, they have a wicket keeper, specialized fielder behind the striker's wicket. Is that where Quidditch comes from?
Quidditch. Wait. With the wicket? Rugby games. Similar. Why did I type like that? Gaelic football. No, dude, I think it's rugby.
Okay.
Sevens? Oh, I know what I was going to say. This is what I was going to say.
Sure.
I learned about something recently that you were going to be like, you didn't know what that was.
Okay, I will hold my composure.
It's because you're Canadian and you're into hockey, and I had no clue what this is called.
Sure.
Sewer ball.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do.
Sewer ball?
Yeah, it's literally just soccer. It's like the one where they do the toe. They all play it before like every game.
Oh, I've never heard of this before.
Yeah, everyone was like the sewer, and I was like, the heck is going on? Sewer ball is where they like stand
like
in
a warm
circle, and they're all doing the kick thing. They call it sewer ball.
Oh, okay. When I worked at the one hockey game, the two teams would warm up on either side of the concourse. And it was actually so scary because like sometimes the ball would just come flying down the wing, or sometimes like the one goalie I think did like sprints, but like people would be coming in if we let them open. I wasn't the one in charge of opening the doors, and I'd be like, we can't because there's people like sprinting. Yeah. But I think they would play sewer ball. Yeah, I've never heard it called that. It's really intense. I think I know they were like the sewer. What do you call it? Nothing.
I felt so dumb. I was like, I think Kaitlyn brought up sewer ball once, and I didn't know what it was.
Never heard.
Oh my gosh, we learned something new.
The laziness off on my part.
Cricket. So
I don't think cricket is holding any of my attention.
Who is the best cricket player in the world?
I think it's just hard because, like on ESPN, can you subscribe to cricket?
There's no single best cricketer. They're called a cricketer.
Oh.
But Sir Don Bradman is almost universally considered the greatest batsman ever due to his unmatched 99.94 test average, while modern greats like, can't pronounce that, Virat Kohli and Joe Root, I need to cut that because that seems kind of like bad what I said I couldn't pronounce that, dominate current rankings, and all-rounders like Garfield Sobers and Jacques Kallis are often called the best all-rounders. Apologies if I mispronounced every single one of those names.
On ESPN, you can subscribe to cricket games. And you can watch the Canterbury Magicians versus the Auckland Hearts.
Okay, here's what I think we need to do. There's no way for us to try to play cricket, so never mind.
I have golf clubs. Golf balls.
I'm like, this is my wicket. That's your wicket. Sorry, that probably was so bad.
These chairs are... You're in for a treat. Oh, it really is under my foot. These chairs could break at any moment. So stay tuned.
If someone just goes under the table, that's why. Yeah. Okay, what did you have to...
What did I... Well, I tried to have some ideas to contribute. Just kidding.
Let's talk. What? Your yuck duck and your yay duck. We called it that on my missions trip. We were like, what's your yuck duck and your yay duck for today? Okay. I'm like, why did I say that?
I did. That's what I also asked my class. I said, when they returned, I said, you can tell me something fun you did over the break or something not fun you did. Mm-hmm. None of them chose to share the non-fun thing. Yeah. Highlight. I played a lot of games with my family, which is my favorite thing. I love playing games. Aww. And we watched
a board game tournament.
We did for my birthday.
How does that work? You played different board games all day long?
There was like my brother made kind of like a Chutes and Ladders kind of board game, Candyland style kind of thing. And then he chose 5 games, and then each place you got like if you got first, so we played the first game. If you got first place, you got like 15 points, and last place only got 5 points or whatever. Anyway, and then we played 5 games, and then there was a tiebreaker at the end, which I did not win, but I got second. Played a lot of games. Watched my mom. Watched a lot of hockey, and actually the nights where there was no hockey on was quite sad because
the World Juniors were happening.
Yes, which is
sad. Team Canada got bronze.
Yes,
the U.S. wasn't even like
they didn't make the semifinals, which was kind of sad.
sad.
It was funny because the amount of on TikTok, the amount of people were like, nothing makes the holidays even better than the U.S. getting kicked out of the World Juniors. That was the side of TikTok. But it's no, but we just Canadians love to hate the American hockey team for no reason.
True. Remember when Americans were kicked off TikTok and Canada was like, finally?
No, it was.
Life is fun.
People are like, wow,
we can speak in meters.
Oh my god, we can speak in meters. I think I was teaching my kids about meters today. They use meters, right?
You're so much further back than me.
I know.
Why is my head so much bigger than yours? I know, you stay.
They use meters in the math book, right?
Yeah, we
okay.
Later chapter. No, yeah, we do.
We were doing area and perimeter.
Yeah, for sure. They switch in and out.
Part of me was freaking out that I was teaching them the wrong. Well, miles would be stupid.
Yeah, and miles is also only MI.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, watched a lot of hockey.
Sit up.
Most days there was like 2. I feel like hockey was always on, and that was quite fun. People would come over, and it was great. Low light. I had to knowing that I had to write report cards the day back school started. That was a low light.
Yeah, that sucked.
Still,
I was up till who knows how long.
Still petitioning. If you are in charge of our school's report card system, I beg you, please do not make us write them due the day after Christmas break. That is criminal. No one in charge of that is here watching this. But maybe.
Don't ever do it to us again.
Yeah. No. Low light. I also had a horrible travel day home. I also was crying in the airport.
It's true. You were bawling in the Denver airport.
I had to book extra flights because I lost flights or missed flights, but then I didn't actually miss the flights.
Did you get refunded for the other ones?
No. I did.
Yours is worse than mine.
Well, thank you, Mom.
Except you had a warm welcome.
And Mama's are and paid for them. I didn't. Because I'm only 26. And there was not a whole lot of low lights. I think I was kind of just excited to come back to routine. Into the warm. Mm-hmm. It was already off. It's fine. I didn't get to go to the Abs game on New Year's Eve. That was pretty sad.
That was a low light for me that you weren't there.
I got to watch it on TV.
You didn't see me either. There was no camera in my section ever.
Yeah.
What was your highlight though? You said that already. You started with a highlight. And it was I just said games.
Yeah. Hockey games, board games. Christmas was fun. I didn't see
your highlight.
Yeah. It was a great break. Very few complaints.
I love that. Yep. Yeah, I know we already talked about our break, but that was like something on the agenda.
Sure.
I wanted you to feel
You tell me yours.
My low light was definitely Christmas Eve, not being able to go to the Christmas Eve service. I've never not gone.
Right.
And I was crying. Because I was like, all I wanted was Christmas Eve.
That's so sad.
But my highlight was that there were so many fun things. I went to brunch. Oh my gosh, the highlight. I know the highlight, sorry. I saw Avatar in 4DX, which for anyone who doesn't know, that means your chair's moving, they're pumping smells at you, they're spraying water on you. There was snow falling at one point. And like literally we were like exactly like that.
Why was there snow?
It was the smoke. It was actually like, well, it looked like snow, but it was supposed to be when they went to the volcano people, like ash falling.
Oh, okay.
And we went twice, so we drove up 2 days in a row to see this $30 movie. The second time we sit in the second row, and it was so intense and cool. I was just obsessed. It was so fun.
Wow.
I think like I love to go to Disney World, and at Disney World they have Avatar's Flight of Passage, and that ride is just so fun. And I went with my sister and Kendall one time. Kendall's my friend. To Disney World, and we all did Flight of Passage. We were like crying, so it was cool because like Kendall, my sister, our friend Claire, and I all went to see the movie in 4DX, and it kind of felt like we're on Flight of Passage at Disney again. That was definitely the highlight. I mean, there were other really great things too, but I just think like one, there's not really an easily accessible movie theater here. We go to it, but it's like 2 hours away, and it's very small, so it's not like super
Snow 4D
renovated. But the 4DX was just so fun and cool, and I had like my soda and my popcorn, and it was in downtown Denver, so it was just so fun because like it just feels like nightlife, you know.
Did I tell you that I also saw Avatar?
Yeah, and you were like, I had no clue what was going on because you haven't watched the other two.
It was not in 4D, and I had not watched the first two.
Genuinely, I don't think you have to see the other two for it to make much more sense.
I mean, midway through the movie, they were going into the machines to turn them into avatars, and I was like, wait, what? They get turned into them? And I was like, that's
why they're called an avatar.
The whole point of the whole movie. I still enjoyed it.
I think you need to watch the other two first.
Sure. Well, I'll probably watch them again.
They all have the same plot. I know. I was thinking we could go. I was gonna say for your birthday we could go. It's still playing. It's playing through this Thursday.
Okay.
I was gonna say we should go, but then I was like, I don't know if you like.
I don't know if I need to go to it again.
But if we watch the other two, when are we gonna do that? Infinite time. Quit our jobs. Just watch movies. Be a movie critic and a sports goer. That's the dream.
We're living in the wrong place for that.
All we need to do is wag up.
Mm-hmm.
Wag up! Wait, what would it be? Is this a gang sign?
I think that's Star Trek. Isn't that?
This is Star Trek.
Oh, what were you doing? I don't know. Comment below if that's a gang sign. We are not in a gang.
If you're a Spotify listener, I genuinely think you're missing out. If you did, the only way to listen to this is via YouTube.
Can you watch on Spotify?
Sometimes. I don't know if we do that though.
Okay.
I think actually we can. Okay. I'm done talking. Honestly, I love the jerseys. I just feel like it's
my ghetto one. She looks at mine. She's like, yours is worn.
I know. I meant it genuinely because I was like, mine's so new. It seems so imposter syndrome.
It's like having a Bible that's in perfect condition.
Yes,
versus
it's like
having
it
one
means
that's
you never
worn.
use it. It's the only thing mine has to show that it's worn is a stupid stain on it.
Yeah, that's why I got the burgundy one.
Yeah,
I can't trust anything white.
I don't know what I was thinking. I think that's just the cheapest one in there, though.
No, I was also thinking about that the other day. How seems criminal that depending on whose name is on the back of the jersey,
it's more expensive. Like, Landeskog's is a lot more valuable or like McKinnon's is like so expensive, and then if you get like you can't even find a Wedgwood one.
Printed letters. It's not like you wore it.
I'm like, I'm gonna sew it myself.
I'm pretty sure you could order.
You can order the packages, the packet, the patches.
Yeah. If we weren't, is there other areas other than sports that have something called a WAG?
Yes. Like, remember I talked about it the first podcast?
No, I don't remember. Like, if I was to marry a movie star, what am I?
Oh, never mind.
You're not a WAG.
You're a...
If I marry a paleontologist, what am I?
You're a woman? A wife? Like, you're a dinosaur. I'm glad you had some self-control. Get your mind out the gutter.
I was gonna say, like...
I think that probably still got picked up. That's crazy. Did you see what I was just doing?
No.
Me. I want to be a WAG. Also me. Like, on this podcast. Not making a very good look for the brand.
That's okay.
Okay, I have an idea. What are the top 5 reasons someone should WAG you up?
Well, that's putting me on the spot.
Okay, do you want me to go first? I know, I should have sent you our interview questions.
I know, beforehand.
Like a good podcast host.
Well, I enjoy watching sports. I feel like that's important.
It's true, and you're not like performative about it. You've liked it your whole life.
Yeah.
This is a sporty woman.
Do I play sports?
Yes.
No. Well, actually, I like playing sports.
Yeah, I bet you'd be good.
Well.
And you're good. You're better than me at golf, which is not a high bar, but you're still better.
Sure, equally as bad.
And you're better than me at the gym, which is not a high bar, but you're still better.
All right.
And you're better than me at life, which is not a high bar. I'm just kidding.
Gosh. Okay. It's because I'm wise in years.
Sure.
I don't really know why else.
Okay, so
this
you
is,
have one
This is
reason?
like you're putting me on the spot.
What makes you wife worthy?
I
worthy? Forget this. Why are they worthy of you? Give 5 reasons why any athlete would be lucky to have you.
Wow.
Wait, never mind. That makes no sense. That's the exact same question.
Let's reword this in a different way.
Okay, so you gave one, I'll give one. One reason for me. You're right. It's just so hard. There's literally not a single thing I can think of.
Should I read you my dating profile?
I like being alone, so I would be okay with them being on the road. That sounds horrible. I wouldn't be okay, but I'd be like, I'm so used to it. I've been alone for 25 years, never had anyone so I think I'd be okay. I've lived on my own.
I feel like if you weren't, though, how would you? I feel like you would be like succumb to needing somebody there.
You're needy. You just have no one to need.
Yeah.
No, I genuinely think I don't like people being all up in my grill. Sometimes I'm like, will I ever be... Oh, wait. The weekly hug.
Our weekly. I don't think we did one. The weird, awkward hand pat.
Last time I did hug
That
you.
is what the lady
we were on the couch over there, and I was like, hug. And
I don't.
just like,
this was so long ago.
I don't know.
At the airport when I was bawling my eyes out.
A lady hugged you?
No, a lady came up to me.
Tissue?
I went to check my bag for the flight that I didn't end up getting on. She went, there. It's going to be okay.
Was she speaking English?
She was.
You just made it sound like she had an accent.
She did have an accent, but that was not the accent. But she was just like, there. It's okay.
The gentle pat.
And I was like,
Leave me
is
alone.
it though, ma'am?
Leave
Even
me
though
alone.
and the whole time, that's why, sorry to bring this back, but I was in the bathroom sobbing and laughing at the same time. Because I was like,
and texting.
I have a way to get home. And then it was just kind of funny because I was like, I know I'm just tired and I haven't eaten all day.
You were in DIA where there's so much food.
This was when I landed in Vancouver.
Oh, sorry, never mind.
Yeah. Outside the gate. Or outside security.
I went to Tim Hortons in Vancouver. Ooh. That was the only place I could really...
I didn't have Tim Hortons. Actually, I did have a steep tea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love
steep tea.
Aww. Yeah. What else does this month or this year hold?
So we're only saying one reason for each of us.
That's all I have.
All right. We're not...
I can cook. I can clean. Just kidding.
Okay. That was like a patriarchy question.
Would love to have children.
Okay. You tell them. I actually don't know if I would. Childbirth has been like a fear of mine since I remember being like, I don't know, 8 at a hair appointment with my mom. And I had just learned about the rapture. Maybe I was 10.
Okay. Rapture, childbirth.
And mom and her hairstylist were talking about giving birth. And I was like, giving birth sounds horrible. I hope the rapture happens before I give birth. And my mom was like, Tahlia, that's a horrible thing to say. Don't say it. And I genuinely thought the rapture would happen before this part of life. Now, I don't think that anymore. But like I did at this time, you know. It was like,
as all children do.
I left behind books. Why did I read Left Behind the Kids series? But I just remember it's always scared me so much. It still does. I could literally throw up thinking about the pain. Well, as you said, I don't like pain. So.
I was going to say, that's what they have medication for.
Yeah, but apparently you can get paralyzed from having a epidural, which I don't think would happen, but... Sure. Okay, moving on. What else does this year hold for us?
Yeah.
Like on this podcast?
Yeah.
We're going to do some interviews. I think that'll liven it up a little bit. We're going to interview no one professional, so like don't get your hopes up too high. But our guests are incredible people if you listen. We have a few in mind. We maybe even have a WAG in mind. Doubtful she will come on this podcast, but maybe if we do have these interviews, we will be much more professional on these. Still funny, but less...
Sure.
Yeah. Talk to people who have had some type of experience, sports adjacent experience, or a love for sports.
Sure.
Talk to them about that love. So if you want to get to know everyday lay people, you're layman. You know what layman?
Is that the word?
Yeah, it's layman, right? Layman? Lay people?
Like in layman's terms?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like a normal person.
I've never heard anyone use that.
They're like, who is it? This girl's teaching the children?
Yeah.
She's teaching the children.
I also, one of my other earlier suggestions was to talk about our sports experience. And then you pointed out that
I have none.
But that's not true. But really, I just want an excuse to show myself. It's cute pictures that I have.
Yeah, why don't you talk about your sports? Oh, you meant in the future.
Yeah, future.
We'll have a throwback, flashback, maybe show you some things. So these are all things that could happen. Some interviews. If you have reason to be interviewed, reach out to us.
Sure.
You want to be on the pod?
Sure.
It's literally not that hard to get on.
I suggested sports song karaoke.
That would be fun. But then we were wondering if there's like royalties, like if we wouldn't be allowed to post it.
It's true.
But I mean, I think people do karaoke podcasts, right?
Yeah.
Also, if you have suggestions for us, we do want feedback. Look, we know there's
nice feedback.
There's probably a lot of feedback you could give, and we're working at the kinks of this, of like not just talking about ourselves, although that's all we do because we think we love ourselves.
That's true.
But no one else cares about us.
And the one episode we didn't talk about ourselves.
It was so boring for us. Like, so if you have suggestions about what we could talk about, that is not just what we've done in the past, feel free to kindly, emphasis on kindly, let us know. Mm-hmm. We love to, if you want merch.
Merch. I would love merch, actually.
I
almost ordered you a t-shirt from the internet the other day.
That said WAGSIT?
No. Oh. It had nothing to do with our podcast. But I almost ordered you one. It was so cute. I still can't show you it because who knows?
Was it like a hockey player?
No. It didn't have any specific person on there.
Oh. So you might.
But it was like hockey themed.
Oh, cute.
And it was fun.
I actually have stuff to give you for your birthday, so you better get ready. Why do I always spoil gifts like that? It's not a shirt. I always tell people I have a gift and it's probably this. Like, I'm the worst. I'm not going to be able to tell my kids Santa exists because I'll be like, I got you that.
Well, that truth was unveiled today in my 4th grade class.
No.
Also, I was like, hopefully no one else believes in it.
Wait, who revealed it?
Never mind. You can't say names. We were talking about, I won't, but we were talking about gifts that God has given us. And then I said, I don't want to know what Santa gave you for Christmas. And then a bunch of them went, Santa's not real. And I was like, the one kid in the corner is like, I know. I'm like looking around to see if any of their faces are filled.
Still rings for me. I watched Polar Express on Christmas Eve.
That's fun.
With my brother.
I didn't watch any of. I always watch The Holiday. I always watch The Grinch. I always watch Christmas with the Cranks. I didn't watch any of those. I didn't watch any of them. That's okay. It'll make them extra special next year when
Do you want me to hurt myself to make you feel better?
I'd like to throw punch you. Could you imagine if I truly did? So that would be comedy gold. That would be comedy gold.
I just die.
Okay. Are we wrapping up here?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I feel like we have to talk about one hockey-related event from this last week. I actually cried.
The goalie?
No.
Oh.
Okay, that was hilarious. I did talk to you about that earlier. Okay, last week, I was watching hockey. You were listening to it, I think.
Oh my gosh, this is so sad.
It was just because a couple weeks ago we were talking about
raving about this person, his amazing
and
comeback,
his wife and his family, and I'm watching this game, and all of a sudden I look over. I'm writing my report cards the day before they're due, like no one should do, because that's criminal.
Just imagine this is.
What am I imagining?
This is the net.
Okay. Anyway, I look over. Landeskog is on the ground, crying in pain, and my mind goes to, oh my gosh, it's his leg. He's out forever. This is it. And he laid on the ground, but he tripped over himself, kind of, and flew into the net. It had something to do with his ribs or whatever. And then all his teammates had to come help him off the ice. And I truly shed tears.
Honestly, the announcer was crying too. He was like, so out of it and sad. Yeah.
And what happened after Landeskog didn't return for 2 games? We lost.
Yeah, it's true.
We doubled our regulation losses in 2 games. We went from 2 to 4.
He brings the morale.
It's true. But I actually just think they were emotionally defeated.
Yeah.
Without their captain.
That's what I'm saying. He brings the morale.
Yeah, I know. It's so sad. Anyway, but then yesterday we won 8-2, so.
Well, if this brings you any hope, I know you'd it's not as he's younger, but in like the end of November, I think. No, December 12th. Why did I know that? Will Smith got an upper body injury and had to go
yes.
off, but today he was practicing in an orange jersey. So I mean, he's not like fully back yet, but he's still week to week. But there's hope for the upper body injuries out there.
I also saw that Landon Scott is week to week.
Oh, perfect.
So there, I don't think it's as bad as
I think he'll probably be back soon.
Yeah.
So fear not.
And we'll cheer. It'll be all
Your
exciting
hero
again.
will be okay.
Exciting. Yeah.
If he ever goes on Cameo, I'll buy you a Cameo so you feel something.
That would be so amazing.
Is this idolatry? I'm just kidding. No, she just admires him.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm just inspired. That's all. I guess you can be inspired by idols.
Well, any other cricket news?
Honestly, there was not a whole lot. I feel like next time for our random sport, we have to actually be informed.
True. we said stuff about it. True. We talked about some connection.
Or like a current one. Like, I think we've talked about this before. Girlfriend, are you going to be okay?
No, it hurts back there a lot. Aching.
Oh, that's not good.
Sorry, what were you saying?
We just have to find which sport is in season.
Oh, I did have something I want to talk about. It's not really just sports at all. I figured pop culture is
okay,
fine.
Sure.
The Tangled casting. I saw.
Is that actually for real?
Yes.
He is
Disney
the perfect.
I know.
He's perfect.
I love that it's Milo so much. It makes me so sad because, like, okay. I just wish it was me being a white Rapunzel.
I don't know what she's from.
Dude, she is from a show like called Titans. She plays a superhero. No one really knows who she is.
Okay. But
someone did send me one of her TikToks today and was like, "This is our Rapunzel," and it was interesting to say the least. So.
She looks similar. I saw lots of ones of it being like women older than me. And I was like, she's a young girl.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like I mean, that kind of gives Rapunzel.
Yeah, someone was like,
vibes.
The comments like Rapunzel in the tower when she gets bored.
Yeah.
That's why Gothel locked her up.
Do you have a phone case that makes it so people beside you can't see it?
Yeah, a screen, a phone screen.
Okay.
I know, the privacy screen.
I know. I was like, what is wrong with your phone right now? Okay,
but it's cool. The Rapunzel casting, it's cool because they've been talking about this for years and years, never made it. So yay!
Cool.
Okay. Well, hopefully next time we'll have someone else on here with us so that we can make it an interview.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope you enjoyed listening.
Is it going to be your mom?
No.
I was trying to make it your mom.
Yeah.
For someone who makes a lot of your mom jokes, that was the worst one I've ever made.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should talk about this. The other day, we were in a prayer meeting, and someone said something that ended in and I looked at you and said, hardly know her. And then I was like, I can't believe I just said that.
Did you actually say that to me?
Yes.
Did I acknowledge
it? And you didn't hear me, and I was like, oh, I just said that. It was like in our staff meeting the other day. I was like, what is wrong? We were talking, we were in the little prayer groups praying. It was like in a prayer meeting and make that type of joke.
Yeah. That's how you know that
you've been online.
You gotta rein it in.
I don't know.
I got myself a brick.
You did?
I did get myself one.
Do you use it?
I just picked it up from the mail today.
Wow, I actually almost got one.
And it's actually so fun. Look at, I haven't been on social media in 2 hours. It times you.
I feel like I would touch it and then touch it again.
Okay, well, before you came over, I was so this brick is this thing that you have to hold your phone up to in order to unlock apps, and you can lock your phone. I had it since you came over, and I opened up Instagram and TikTok probably 30 times. But because I had to get off the couch.
I'm ordering one right now. You influenced me.
Because I had to get off the couch. And it actually made me realize, oh my gosh, I've just opened this up 30 times. And then I do like how it like shows you. You have to like beat your score. Well, because you have the weird screen on it.
You had to go to Real Brick. No, but it didn't work last time either.
I was going to order S2 because it was cheaper, but it wasn't cheaper. Yeah, it wasn't cheaper to get to.
We should get them together.
Yeah, it wasn't actually cheaper. It got here in like 3 days, though.
You know who was offered? Our influencer friend, was offered a free brick, and one of her like manager people said no, and she was like so mad.
Oh,
why am I exposing her all the time? Okay, never mind.
But so far, it's just made me realize that I have issues, and
I definitely have issues. Did you get the 15% off?
Yes. actually think. Oh, I saw something else. Yeah. No, that's what I had 50% off.
Oh.
I got here in like 3 days, and I think it'll be nice for when I wake up in the morning and I automatically go to school.
$53.
American.
It is cheaper.
Okay, by $7.
$1.50 for each person.
Yeah.
You're right. It was $7. What did I say?
I am sorry that I said I was going to order it and then I didn't.
This is not my address. It always puts your old address as my address.
4334? That's weird.
From the one time I got my bridesmaid's dress there.
Yes.
So you paid $7.99 or you paid for the express delivery. What?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Gosh. Okay, sure. Honestly, this could change my life.
Okay. And it's kind of scary because like I can and you can turn it on your phone, but you actually physically have to touch it. So if I'm at school and I
touched it and forgot to touch it, you can't get it.
I have to wait till I get back home.
That's great.
Or you can set
your card was why am I saying that?
Declined. You can.
I'm a teacher.
You can. That's like today. We're talking about also like what you do with your money and are you responsible with your money?
No.
And then and we were talking about setting goals. And did I spit on you?
No, my nose.
Okay.
What the heck?
One I said, is it going to be a smart goal for me to say that I have $2 million by the end of the year?
Thank you. That's what I was saying. Oh, because I said that to them on Reading Buddies the other day, remember?
No. Oh. Okay, well, I said that today too.
Yeah.
And then I said, does it look like I make $2 million? I said, kids, look at my car. And I'm like, why am I exposing myself as not making money to these children?
Same.
They don't need to know this about their teacher.
I told my class today when I was telling them, like, explaining what crashing out meant to 5-year-olds. I told them, yeah, I crash out sometimes because I have no money. Like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah. It was an oversharing type of day. I don't think I overshared here today, so I won't have to. I love how, because of your screen cover, I can just see how dirty your phone is.
I know, all the swipes. Jeez.
The dirt glows.
You could, I think you do well in a roast show, bro. We could do an episode. No, I would never want to do a roast with anyone. That'd be my self-esteem's too fragile. I'd be like, yeah, well, you
can't handle pain. You won't even give birth.
Don't use what I said against me. And, okay, with that, we're going to close out this first episode of the new year. By the next episode, we'll have husbands. Just kidding. I saw a dating app the other day for, international dating, and I'm like, this is the answer. Just find someone who...
It's like people from my church that go out and, find husbands and wives overseas.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, is that they want the green card, I'll give it to you.
Well,
that doesn't work in Canada, right? Canada's different. Okay, whatever. We're not getting into this right now. All that to say, we'll see you next time on WAGSIT Pod. We're so glad you listened.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
WAGSIT out. Boop.